After a nice little meeting, Rudy and his father at least coming to some kind of terms, and yet everyone's still missing, the world's still in turmoil, people uprooted. Maybe it's time to have a little break. There is an OVA, so let's get into some backstory stuff. Let's see behind the curtain. Any more Mushoku Tensei is always nice, so I can't complain. Seems like a good time as any. Let's get into it. Not the kind of immediate intro I was imagining. The birth of a child, the torching of a village, the harsh struggle of life, I really didn't expect this kind of silhouetted regaling of a story. Taken up off the streets, given finery and new life. And it seems like this same kind of gist for magic we've seen before. Ares just out here enjoying the market. We didn't spend a lot of time in this city or see how it runs or the people. So maybe getting a bit more of that holy, whatever it's called, would be good for this. Why does the cat insist on running away, or at least walking briskly? The fact that she's entertained by everything here. It seems everywhere is run by whatever that is, some like protection racket. Is this discrimination based on race? I mean, if they were about to just draw their weapons, then maybe fair enough. They're not exactly doing themselves any favours. So that's how, so the guard duty patrol at the border is done by a one dude, calling in the guards when needed. I like this music. It's giving me some heavy, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memory vibes from the PS1. Fairly easy. Eris about to make bank. He's all high and mighty. Is this the one we saw in the... Yeah, you're good at making friends. He's about to get knocked on his ass, isn't he? I mean, all of them really are. I do like how they faltered when they saw her. He's not going to be thankful. Hmm? Yeah. Has Eris managed to control herself? Ah! She held back. I heard quite a good spin. Why did no one step in? I know this is an adventure guild and there's going to be characters acting out and showing their strength. Apparently all it took was a few knocks to change his ways. And why are you following me? Are you sure it couldn't be better? He's not going to give it a rest, is he? I mean, he didn't take no for an answer for the other party. Is he actually going to be quite good, or another time that has just been told that he's amazing? Well, let's put his money where his mouth is. Is she about to take him on an adventure to really test his merits? There's some very hairy legs. Actually, you got to concentrate and chant. You're not that great of a mage. Considering the world doesn't have no chant magic. She's caught in that blast. Also, hopefully the ears can be collected. Kinda. Maybe not. Advanced! Wow, he's so good! Maybe he can teach Rudy a thing or two. She gave him a warning. Well, he knows some magic at least, so fair enough, but it's not just anywhere near the bounds of Rudy, because he's dismissing it that much. Oh no, that's the issue. She actually fell for provocation. And they're just gonna get into trouble now. But, you know, Cliff might be quite a good magic caster, but he's too egotistical. He's been told that he's good, he has some power to back it up, but then how do you expect to get back? Now, for Eris, this might not be too much of an issue, but really could do that easily. Did Eris ever get the gist of shortcast magic? Or magic in general? Really pay attention to your surroundings. Ah. It could be people, could be more just weapon wielding. At least he's starting to realise. Weapon wielding monsters. He wasn't quick enough. She had to give it a little persuasion. And what are they being assaulted by? I think they do. That's why they're advancing. So a knight versus what seems to be... Oh. She's planning on intervening. Of course, there's always going to be power struggles. And did Rudyard's always save children mentality really rub off on her? Especially with him, jabbering so loudly. Get a good blow in. Very good blow in straight away. seeing one of your teammates just completely bifurcated. Really showing the kind of skill and swordsmanship that she has. They're not aiming for her, as long as they get the target. No hesitation. At least Eris's blade is fairly clean after all of that. Must be easy to wipe off all the blood. And what kind of image has he got of her now? Better than the alternative. Although she might have now just made herself a target for those assassins and the Pope. And she has the power to back it up, no? Oh, you don't believe me? Just happened to stumble through the forest and come across this scene. Good and noble horse. Did he pick up a souvenir, or did he have that with him? Ah, I see. Keeping a low profile not to be seen of who he is, right? Oh no, a worse scene has just befallen him. Because you attacked a child. You see, we're being immediately... What's that dot that was up there? Immediately shown to say that one side was evil, attacking a child, sending out assassins. But there really is more to it than that. Well, that was abrupt. Did he expect just a quick acceptance? Yeah, he did expect it. Now he knows she's lying. Yep. Just say the level of magic he can use. I didn't see him do it, yeah. Not with the long cast times that he has. Her face lighting up when talking about Rudy. Did he not hear the bit where she was describing him as smaller? Wow. He seems a bit pale. I'm sure he'll get over it. Is the issue in the forest and her little story going to be played out further during the rest of the episodes? And if this Cliff really wants to live up to expectations, he better get studying pretty quickly. Fallen in battle with wandering demon, hey. That's what it was. Bursting in, about to tell the story, and we got that story. A rivalry with someone you don't even know. But hearing the tale of someone who can use saint class magic and not chanting it. Well, not chanting magic, but I see that Cliff is going to be more than just some, what was it, gifted child, like that one that was targeted. In line to some sort of purple sea. A seat of contention, a side that wants to live in harmony with demons. One that would align quite a lot with Rudy and his thinking, and also, Rougiard. But a dangerous journey, little adventure quest. But it was good to see Eris in action and her skills. Do I really need to comment at all on that little fight scene, the choreography, the bloodshed, the fluid carving of a carcass? Or soon to be. And seeing someone who is obviously skilled, has the power and magic and knowledge, and is a cut above the rest, not really know how to handle a situation. You don't go in by shouting your praises and saying you're better than everyone and expecting people just to fawn at your feet. But a life of kind of shelter, that kind of upbringing, you can kind of see how he went down that road. But also the birth to normal parents, village torn apart and then picked up by the Pope who saw some potential in him. I wonder who sent the original raid. But Eris coming back and being so happy for a brief moment and then having that torn away from her journey, her little adventure. Yeah, that you can retell the story later on. But I do like how Eris and Ruijard have their own little lives. The things that they are out doing when they're not being the spotlight, the attention. The world does go on. There is stuff playing in the background. And also getting a little bit more of a view of the city, its life, its inhabitants, its day-to-day bustle. It's nice to see. Also, the impressive fireball that roasted a few goblins made it completely ineligible to gain any sort of remuneration from the corpses. Did Eris tell him the idea was how to bring back proof? But knowing that Eris can just be out here, possibly getting in the middle of some very complicated situations with warring factions, while we still got this story of disappearance and trying to find family. Oh boy. But I'll be thoroughly excited to see what the future holds for this show. And with a fair few episodes left to go, it should be good. So if you've enjoyed, let me know. Consider leaving a like and a comment down below. If you thought I've earned it enough, maybe even subscribe. But most of all, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. If you were just out for a goblin hunt that is watching anime on the internet, somehow finding yourself down the rabbit hole of being attacked by invaders and assassins that is my channel, consider joining onto my Patreon. I think we'll go easy on you, because I really think it's for the best if we all just enjoy ourselves. So that's why I need to thank Electric Ant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Ginterman, Jennifer Rohasti, Firo, Avangarsan, Mwaha, Defender of Segs, Dark Shadow 7899, Jeremiah Tima, and everyone else. Because so far, they really haven't hit me that hard.